Hey guys, what's up? It's Cheyleesi. Welcome back to my channel. I am filming from the post office. I finally did it. I opened the P.O. box.
Good thing she did, because I was never gonna get around to that.
Like, I bought the P.O. box like 3 weeks ago. I just haven't had time to go to the post office. And then the one day I finally showed up to do this, it was MLK Day. Whoops. So 1 week's passed, 2 weeks passed from then. I'm back again. I set up the P.O. box. So if you guys want to go check it out, I actually rode Flip's bike here, and so did Josh. Josh also rode Flip's bike here.
I just rode the little one.
I'm on the softail standard. We tried to test it out at the actual dealership, but the handlebars that they had on it just did not work for me. So now that there's different handlebars on here with some risers, I think I can actually do it. I drove it here, so let's see how we can do it on the crosstown flip. I'm sorry for the bill. I'll Venmo you. I actually really like this bike. It's not too far off the ground. It's got a pretty low seat height, and I really like the way that these Saddlemen seats look, but the seat is really far back. When I scoot all the way to the back of the seat, it's like significantly I'm reaching a lot more. So I am kind of straddling the tank a little bit here. Damn, this bike can get really fast really quick. I feel like I hardly had to pull that throttle for it to just zoom away. I don't know where we're going, so I can't really zoom off in the front, so I don't know if we need to take an exit. I really like all the digital stuff, and that this bike has cruise control is cool. This is definitely a bike that I could take on a long ass trip. Yeah, fast ass bike with a rubber mounted engine and cruise control. You can take this anywhere. This is some Final Destination shit right here.
You look so tough on that bike.
Yeah?
Yeah, it looks really cool. A lot tougher than I look on this thing.
I look pretty tough on all bikes. This bike is really, really cool. I like that it's got the red stitching. Like, Saddlemen makes fucking awesome seats. If this was literally just like right here, it would be a lot easier for me to ride. The Screaming Eagle red spark wires that matches the stitching, that's really cool. Oh, this bike is really awesome. I like it. And Stein and Vine might be Josh's favorite place to eat besides Zydeco, because else would we drive like 35 minutes just to go some sketchy ass Brandon Plaza where the only indication for the restaurant is Hub.
That's how you know it's good. It's called that's called hipster protection, all right?
My mom grew up in Canada, so we had poutine in my house all the time.
That stretch, baby.
Oh. Whew, I am so full. I ate a hog. I feel like a hog. Now I'm gonna ride a hog home. Ugh. I don't feel any sort of need to address comments. What we did with that spicy wing video was purely for humor. I know a lot of people were like, wow, those guys were really mean, and you know, who cares what they think? Don't let them hurt your feelings. Or mean comments generally don't hurt my feelings. If I know they don't know me personally, so I can't really take some stranger's comment on the internet personally. Really doesn't hurt my feelings if someone thinks I'm ugly or doesn't like my opinion. 2% of people generally aren't gonna like you, and I've bet 2% of the people I've met in real life don't like me, or probably a lot more than that, to be honest. And besides those mean comments that we pulled out, vast majority of the comments that I receive are positive and encouraging comments, but that wasn't really the point of the video. The point of the video was just to read sad comments while eating sad wings, you know? It's really important not only as a YouTube persona, but just in general, not to let the opinions of others affect your self-worth and confidence. And as somebody who struggles with that a lot, you know, it's just an armor that you have to put up for yourself, especially when you subject yourself to, you know, tens of thousands of people twice a week. Some mean things are gonna slip in there. It doesn't break my heart because my heart is so filled with so many positive comments and amazing things that y'all have to say. And that's the reason we do this. Nothing that y'all can say to me that isn't worse than shit that I say to myself every day. I am my biggest critic and my own worst enemy. As somebody who struggles with value and self-worth and my confidence, it's really important to have that armor that if someone doesn't know you personally, don't take the mean comments personally. I struggle with having anxiety and depression, and I disassociate a lot. You know, I do have mental health problems that I work on very diligently, and I take antidepressants and anti-anxieties to make sure that the episodes that I have aren't as extreme and don't last as long, which is exactly what medication is for. It is not a cure-all. I also go to talk therapy once every other week so I can work on positive coping mechanisms and to move myself forward with my anxiety. And I don't think it's weird to talk about this kind of stuff publicly. I think it's something that should be brought to the table, you know? A very high percentage of Americans struggle with their mental health, while such a small percent of people feel like it's okay to talk about. And I guess I've never really come forward and been very specific and open with you guys about this, but I have dropped a lot of hints about my mental health in my videos about how I'm always afraid and always anxious. And that's why it's so easy for me to have courage to ride these bikes, is because I'm always scared. Or in my last video where I worked in the Green Goblin, I was just having a rough mental health day. It was really hard for me to be present, but unfortunately, life still goes on regardless of the state of your mental health. You have to keep working and do what you can to move yourself forward and don't let depression and anxiety win. So I still went to the shop that day. I still worked on my bike, and tons of people commented that I seemed like I wasn't really there or wasn't present, or comments saying I was unenthused to be there and work on my Harley. And honestly, I was, because I make videos twice a week. Sometimes you guys might see me while I am having a poor mental health day. I don't think that's necessarily bad. The best thing I can do is make jokes about it and zoom in on my face while I'm disassociating and eating cheese balls, because if you can't laugh at yourself, then you'll cry. It's not like I'm complaining about any kind of comments that I get, because they really, like I said before, comments don't really bother me, but I guess what really does bother me is people saying that I don't want to be here. Because I do. I love being here. I love making videos for you guys. I love doing this. This is the best thing. Having this opportunity and this platform is the best thing. And I'm not trying to seem ungrateful or unappreciative or unenthused. Days, my best looks different every day. And the cheese balls day, that was the best I could do. And I enjoyed working on the bike and being there. I know it didn't look like it. Enjoy it. I did enjoy it. It was just harder to enjoy it that day. And that's something that just comes with depression, is losing interest in your hobbies and small tasks seeming impossible, like taking 4 weeks to go to the post office and do something that would take only 15 minutes. As somebody who's going to school to be a therapist, obviously mental health is extremely important to me and want to be able to educate and help people. I've gotten quite a few comments saying that I wouldn't make a good therapist because I have mental health issues, and I just don't think that's true. I think tons of people have mental health issues. That shouldn't stop you from doing any sort of job that you want to do. Even therapists have therapists. So I guess if there's anything to take away from what I've just said is just to be more sensitive to your fellow human. You never know what people are going through and what people are struggling with every day, because every single person is doing their best every day, regardless of what their best looks like. So, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. All right, so we're heading up to the ride factory right now to pick up a flat gas cap to see how it turns out for my resin project that I've been working on. This is a project I'm really excited for. I'm going to open a shop for it so we can make them available. I'll probably only make 10 or 20 custom parts a month just because I don't want to overwhelm myself already with making 2 videos a week and also going to school. He has now relocated to my lap. Thanks so much for coming to today's episode. Sorry if I got a little bit too serious at the end there. This channel is for entertainment purposes. I don't want to get too serious about things all the time. That felt like it was necessary to address the comments that I've been getting, since I've been getting so many people saying the same thing. We have another really awesome video planned for you, so make sure you tune in this Sunday. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the ding dong diddle, and do all the things. I'll see you here on Sunday. Bye!